What's up, everybody? This is Bad Player 03, aka the D-Job Animal Daniel Jobber, back with you again for episode 3 of our Ultima series. Alright, we are rockin'. Lots happened since I was with you last. I showed you guys how to get your first attributes, and then we had got boats in all the different areas so you can kind of master the area. And remember, before we tried to steal a rocket ship and we blew up when we tried to go anywhere in it. And then after that I remembered something from the manual. It said you need proper armor to launch a rocket ship and survive. And then I started to realize, yeah, you gotta have like pretty much the best armor in the game to survive the rocket ships. And so, twofold. One, armor by default costs a lot of money, so we had to have a good way to get some money. And two, you have to have a lot of strength to wear the heavier armor, so we had to get more strength too. So basically, we were in a position where the obvious next step was to get attributes up. So that's what I've been doing. I've been grinding money in AD. As you can see, got strength and agility almost to full, stamina and charisma as full as we're going to get them. Charisma actually brings the cost of armor down considerably. So the armor we're going to buy normally would be upwards of 4,000 gold pieces. I think it's only about 1,500 now. Plus we can buy a better weapon too, the phaser or whatever it is. Wisdom could still benefit us because intelligence really doesn't, because intelligence, I do believe, is potency of magic, and wisdom is consistency. How often does a spell work or fail? And all the spells for clerics are either all or nothing. There's no such thing as stronger or weaker. So really, for a cleric, there's no advantage to intelligence at all. So we're probably not going to even bother with intelligence. We're just going to stick with wisdom. We're going to level up one more time in a second here, just to reiterate how to get your attributes up. You see, you got lots of the items that you get for killing thieves and that sort of thing. So 14 blue tassels, 16 brass buttons. Basically, we got enough of everything that we don't have to worry about getting things robbed anymore. So that's no longer an issue. I did some stealing, if you remember. I got plate armor, light sword. I think I did that. I showed you guys that in a previous episode. If not, I apologize. So we have a light sword and plate currently, but we're going to have to get better. And anyways, to get the amount of money to buy armor, you need a consistent income source. Well, I've been getting attributes up by sailing around AD. You can pretty much sail around any place you have a boat, and because monsters, spawn anywhere. However, that's why I chose AD, because it's right by New San Antonio in the Hotel California. So you get money, turn them in for attributes, get more money, turn them in for attributes. Like I said, you could do any area you want. This episode, though, once we get, I'll show you once again how to get attributes up. We're actually going to earn the most consistent and potent income stream you're going to ever need in the game, the only one you'll ever need. We're actually going to clean out the Time of Legends and get a boat and gain control over it. We can cheat a little bit having an airplane. That might, we could actually end up making it a lot shorter than if we didn't have an airplane. So it is what it is. If we get lucky and we get a boat early on, if the airplane helps us get it, then great. But anyways, I've been going around getting some money to get one more attribute for you guys to show you. Also, if you notice, I got lots of hit points now and lots of food. I was doing a little grinding on that too to make sure that we had enough for today's episode. What's left to do in the game? We're going to have an episode where we get all the clues and information to finish the game. Various places there, the bar, the seer, the various people in the town. I might show some of them and some of the important ones that they say. We're going to have to steal a rocket ship, of course, and actually survive. Once we have the better armor, we can do that. And of course, blast off for the stars. We're going to explore all the planets, or at least we'll see. We're going to explore definitely some of the planets. We can explore them all, or at least go to them and see them all. But we'll see how that episode turns out. We also need to do a dungeon to get into the space, really, because we have enough trilithiums to do a little space exploration, but you need a lot more, really, to see all the planets and to really enjoy space a lot. So we're going to do one dungeon, get to see a dungeon, go all the way to the bottom or top of the tower, and we're going to fill up on trilithiums so that we have that for that expedition. And then, of course, we have to go to the secret planet, which I'm not going to mention any more about at this point. And then finally we return to Earth and defeat Minax. So roughly 3, maybe 4 episodes left to this series, and then we will see the ending to Ultima 2. So basically, it'll be about a 6 or 7 part series, which isn't too bad. Pardon me, I just want to... Actually, I don't know why. I can just look over here. Alright, so back in New San Antonio, here is where we get our attributes up. Could also buy our armor here if we had more money, but we have to, we're going to do legends first. Once we have lots of armor, and plus, you know, we have stamina, which makes you take less damage, agility, which lets you dodge more and take less hits, I believe, and of course use better weapons, and then strength, which allows you to do more damage, and also allows you to wear better armor, which makes you take less damage. So those attributes together are going to make the legends a lot easier to clean out all the monsters there. So I like to save my state here, because there's basically 4 things that can happen when you offer this guy money. And of course, we're going to offer him all 900 because it's in terms of hundreds, and then that is multiplied by 4, I believe, for the attributes that it affects. 4 things will happen. 1, you'll get have a nice day, which you get absolutely nothing. Now, I mean, if you're okay with that, if you don't mind spending half hour to 45 minutes getting 900 gold just to get nothing for it, then more power to you. Me, if I get that, I reset, or in this case, I just restore the state, and I try again. I don't want to accept nothing for 900 gold. 2, you could get something that you don't want. You know, I say I got intelligence. I have no use for that right now, or not intending to get that, so I would reset. You could take what you get. You know, that's up to you. 3, you might get something that you have already near full, or at least enough that puts you over the top. And if that happens, you go back to 0 and up from there. You basically get started with nothing again. Now, if you really want to do that and trust it all to chance and randomness, it's your life. I never do that. If I have an attribute go above 100 and back to 0, I reset. I don't want that to happen. I'm not gonna, because it would take 2 cycles to get back to anywhere close to 90 again. There's better things to do in life than to accept that. And then, ain't nobody got time for that. And then, of course, the final one is you get what you want, in which case we're happy, we leave, and we save off and accept it. So that's the 4 things that can happen when we offer money to the clerk at the Hotel California. So anyways, we've saved state, so we can restore if we don't like what happens. We're going to now offer him 900 gold. See, it's 5 times 100. Alakazam, we got something. Let's see what we got. Okay, our strength wrapped around to 35. That's not acceptable. Not for me. Sometimes you want to move around to re-randomize it so you don't get the same result. And then we try again. Alakazam. Intelligence. We don't want intelligence. I don't want intelligence. Alakazam. Oh, stamina wrapped around. No good. I'm trying to get wisdom. That's what I want to get, one last one, so we can get better consistency with spells later on. I might do other attributes too off the air, but for this episode I'm just going to show you one, because it's the same thing, it's just repetitive. Alakazam. No, intelligence again. Thank you very much. That means nothing. I got nothing for it. Alakazam. Got charisma wrapping around. No good. Thank you very much. Nothing. See, the save state makes it so much quicker than reloading every time. Alakazam. There we go. Wisdom 61. So that's how attributes get up in the game. You can get them all as close to 90 as you want. Oh, and of course it's multiplied by 4, I believe. So, yeah, because 9 times 4 is 36, or is it times 5? Might be times 5. Either way, you can calculate exactly how much you'll gain for the amount of money you spend between 1 and 900 gold. So you can pretty much, if you plan to get, say, stamina to 99, you can figure out how much money you want to offer to get it to 99. Right now I'm fine with 82 and 82 for stamina and charisma, so I'm not going to worry about it. But you could say go 100 or 200, whatever it is. I'm not going to do the math right now, and you could get to as close to 99 as possible. So, and of course, if you really wanted to, you could wrap it around and make it perfect, but too much work. anything near 99 is fine. So anyways, we are done with the Hotel California. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. I just can't kill the beast, but we're gonna kill mine now soon. So anyways, that's it for attributes. Now we're gonna head to the Time of Legends, and we're gonna see some serious crap, and we're gonna kill some serious monsters. And we're gonna take our plane, and if we're lucky, we might get a boat sooner than later. But once we get a boat in Legends, you'll see how quickly you can get money, because monsters spawn so fast and so often in Legends. You can get thousands of gold pieces in a matter of 15 minutes. Okay, so we need to sail over to our plane, which I do believe is by Britain. Yep. Is it up here, I think? It's hard to remember all the time periods and what goes where. No, maybe there is no doors here. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong time period. Yeah, it looks like it. Can't go down there because you can't land. Actually, I know there's a Time of Legends up here. One of these time doors from here takes us to the Legends. Oh wait, no, we're in AD. Right, we want to be in BC. That's where I know the way to Legend. Right, so we do want to go through this time door to BC. There we are. It's our day. We're on our way. Hopefully this will be a shorter episode than some, because you can spend a lot of time in Legends if you want. It's a way to get a lot of money. But that's more grinding, which I've been trying to spare you guys of a lot of the grind, because the game is mostly grind, to be honest. Fun grind. I like the grind, but it is definitely a grind. Shoot. Let's try that one. See where it takes us. But yes, Legends can be quite a difficult battle, because all the guys are freezing you and stopping you, and they can attack you from distance and take a lot of damage. So having tons of hit points and obviously really good armor and weapons is sure helpful. Actually, I really should have got a phaser. Oh well. We'll get some money soon enough and we'll get a phaser. I think we'll be fine with our light sword. Lightsaber. This game came out, the line between fantasy and science fiction was definitely not as much. See, this takes us to Legend. One of these time doors will take us to the Time of Legend. The Time of Legend, oh my. Legend is one big giant circle. And of course it wraps around, the ocean around it wraps around, so makes for a really cool hunting ground. And monsters spawn very, very quickly, and they tend to be stronger than normal, so having a ship is a huge advantage. Alright, here goes nothing. Let's see if we can take on a few at a time for starters. Watch the shore for any boats that might come around, or sea serpents. Don't want to take on too much at one time because these guys can hit like tanks with all the magic they possess. Plus, of course, thieves can steal all your goodies. So let's venture out with our airplane. Safer that way. We can always fly right back. If we get into trouble. Keys just to pace yourself and take on reasonable amounts at a time. Don't do anything stupid. The longer you go and the more fights you kill, the better the chances and the sooner a boat will come along. Or, as I said, sea serpents, which usually mean a boat is on the way soon. That's it. Ah! And there's a serpent. Thing about boats is you don't generally see them unless you land, so you have to at some point go to shore. Probably attract some of the guys from the castle down below. A few more guys pooled there. Actually, we can probably killing these guys out. Can only attack us one at a time too. This is going exceptionally easy. I think because I've spent a little time killing guys every little step of the way. Never hurts to kill a few guys when you pop in. Makes it easier down later on. Especially if they're really accessible. Have at ya. Another sea serpent. Boat will be coming very soon. It's the way it goes. Boats and sea serpents operate in a very consistent kind of schedule. Usually when you see about 3 sea serpents, you're going to see a boat next. So the next thing that spawns should be a boat. And then from that point on, we will control the time of legends. Sometimes you come here and there's hundreds and hundreds of guys to kill. But if you keep them under control and don't wait too long, it's not always as bad. Sometimes a boat will appear in that stupid ring of water. That's so frustrating. because you can't do anything with it. You can't even get on it. Pretty much now it's just walk around until a boat appears. It will not be long. You can fly if you want, but walking will probably expedite the process just a little bit. Yeah, probably in the next episode, most likely we'll steal the rocket ship and have one ready to go whenever we want. We don't have to go back in and steal it again. You only need one. I think you only get to keep one anyways. And then we'll probably do a dungeon to get the rocket fuel. And if time permitting, we may actually go to some planets. Not sure how many episodes divided up into. It really depends on how I feel. And sometimes you can play longer and get to see more stuff in one sitting. But definitely that part is not much of a grind. It's things to see, so I want to show you more of that than less. Boat's being a little stingy and stubborn. Usually by now we'd have seen a boat pretty quickie. Won't be long. Another serpent. Definitely better be a boat soon now, because it's an awful lot of sea serpents we've seen for not having a boat spawned yet. Any second now. Honestly, it's not usually this. It doesn't usually take this long to get that boat after so many serpents. But that's alright. We still have plenty of time. Once I show you guys how easy it is to make money here with the boat, that's it for the episode. That's all I'm going to show you guys tonight, so no big hurry. I want to show you guys basically the last step in mastery of the game. Controlling the time of legends. There it is. There is our boat. So we're going to make a couple of them, because it's nice to have more than one. One here. Sail one over here. Sail one down here. Oh, no, don't destroy the boat. Destroy the serpent. Oh, now they're sure piling up. The heck? Oh, the guy froze me. I think we're probably, I don't know, maybe we'll go one on the side. Or a couple on the side. Stupid serpents. We'll get more boats, obviously, so it's not really a big deal. Alright, good enough. Good enough. Now we can clean up. Now watch how fast our money skyrockets. I can't believe the monsters just started super spawning all of a sudden. Oh my. That's why you make so much money here, because monsters populate by the dozens. Here, let's get rid of this pain in the butt. We finally control the time of legends. Money will never be an issue again. Basically, the game is your oyster at this point. You need money for hit points or for clues, armor, weapons, food if you want to pay for it. It's all available here. And not bad, we spent 1,500 hit points to get it. Not too bad. Wait a minute, who's going to come back? So you go up and down. Cross either of the two sides. Monsters almost always everywhere. It all wraps around, so doesn't matter which direction you go, you have complete control. We need to get 1,500 gold, and then we'll go buy the best armor in the game. Probably 2,000. They'll get the best armor and the phaser. Then we'll be ready to steal the rocket ship. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 must be funny. Money, 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 money. Here comes the money. Yep, pretty soon we'll have the best armor and weapons money can buy. Which will be quite handy when we go into the dungeon, because there's no ships in dungeons, it's all you and your weapons and armor. Also, of course, you have to have torches and tools. And we're back. We wrapped around our torches, actually. It's good to see we're getting back to high numbers again so that we're prepared. Yep, this place is truly a gold mine. Get your master here. The rest of the game is just figuring out the clues. Of course, we're going to need the money from here to get all the clues from the sage and from the bar. Might use a reset for those, because really you get nothing from spending money on those but the clue itself, and once you read it, really getting your money back up again is just time sink. And if you can use a reset, you're just removing the need for inevitable time waste, because you're going to get the money back anyways. Eventually, it's just a matter of time. It's not like money is something that you ever have to worry about getting over time again now. Hurry and get a little bit more money. We can actually, you get to see me buy the reflect armor and the phaser. Get more boats if you want. But I don't know if there's a limit to how many boats you can have in the entire world, the entire game, and I don't want to wear that out because there's other planets still. And when you explore the planets, typically the goal is to get a boat on every planet so you can explore fully and freely whenever you go there. Not that there's much need to go to any other planets anyways, but I just like the feeling of going to a planet. And if you don't like planets, well, up your anus. See if there's any guys up in the castle area. Nope. Empty. I might have enough money. So if it ever gets stale, one thing I find that helps replenish it is to go off an area where you can't see anything and just go like this. And then after a while it seems to speed up the respawning of monsters. Not sure if it's just superstition, but it's always seemed to work. It might just be a way of killing time. See, all of a sudden now there's a lot more monsters. pretty sure I definitely have enough money now. Of course, if you leave, monsters start to pool up again so that you can come back to a lot more monsters to kill anyways in one big swoop. So many sea serpents. I think I got enough money for now. Good, 80, perfect. Yeah, I'm just putting out this episode. I'm just gonna quickly pop in and buy your armor and weapon. That'd be a good place to wrap it up. For the next episode, I'll probably do some money grinding so I can, I don't know, maybe start getting some of the clues for the information. Or at very least, maybe a little extra food for the dungeon. Gotta get full hit points. Okay, if we're gonna do weapons and armor, we gotta go to the town. I guess that's New San Antonio, isn't it? So save first. Save first. Yeah, AD is definitely the most useful part of the game. It's got New San Antonio for the Hotel California. It's got McDonald's at the village. It doesn't have is the rocket ships, which is the Russian town in the aftermath, which will be critical to our victory, as you will soon find out. Though you make your home in the stars, I will find you. I'll buy the armor first because it's the most important thing. Hey, Iolo and Gwen. We want power armor. Yes. Where? Power armor. Woohoo! We now have the best armor in the game on us. And if you don't wear your armor and keep your best armor and keep your best weapon on you, you can be stolen by thieves, just to warn you. I want to buy a phaser. Wow, only 220 with full charisma. And we now have the best armor and weapon in the games. And we are armed and ready to begin the final assault on the second half of the game towards the stunning conclusion to Ultima 2. Save off, and with that, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching episode 3 of my Ultima 2 series. Once again, this is Bad Player 03, aka the D-Job, Daniel Jobber, and I look forward to seeing you in future episodes. You can follow me at Bad Player 03 at Bad Player 03 or at Daniel Jobber on Twitter. My Twitch channels are Bad Player 03 and Daniel Jobber, I believe. Both these games are going to be on Bad Player 03. I haven't done a lot of broadcasts on my Daniel Jobber one lately. I have a website, danieljobber.ca. Lots of cool stuff there. And yeah, look forward to comments. And yeah, if you catch me live, say hi in the chat room. I'll try to give you a shout out. But yes, these episodes will be up on my YouTube channel, under my Bad Player 03 YouTube channel. See, I have one. I see I have a visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever! Yep, time to call it a night. Anyway, sorry I won't have time to see who you are, but if you had a chance to say hi, I will give you a wave once I go off the air, but gotta bid you good night, and we'll see you in episode 4. Take care. Bad Player 03 out.